Fear-mongering and excuses are on the things that need to be said menu today. But first...
Apple roared into the TV game with a morning show. A superb drama, yeah. A superb drama about the importance of dignity and doing the right thing, made by a company that runs sweatshops in China. So, well, you say you're woke, but the companies you work for, I mean, unbelievable. Apple, Amazon, Disney. If ISIS started a streaming service, you'd call your agent, wouldn't you? So, if you do win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. Most of you spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg. So, if you win, right, come up, accept your little award, thank your agent and your God, and f*** off.
Hey everybody, your resident man in black is back again for a new edition of the best kept secret in the conservative movement right here on MRC-TV. I'm Nick Kangadis. Really quick, head on over to Rumble, subscribe to our channel, and hit that like button. And no matter where you watch our videos, please share, like, and don't be afraid to leave a comment. I actually read what you guys have to say, and I occasionally respond, so don't be shy. Now, on with the show. Folks, I'm with Ricky Gervais when he said a few years ago that he doesn't care who he offends. I'm at that point. I'm so tired of being lectured to by intellectually inferior people with nefarious motives, like politicians, celebrities, and fake journalists in the establishment propaganda media. They all think they know better than you, but very few of them live in the real world. Trust me, I live in the Washington, D.C. area, and I can tell you that 95% of these people are so disingenuous that they'll shake your hand with a smile while crossing their fingers with the other hand behind their backs.
Agreed?
Agreed.
They lie to you and make you seldom fulfilled promises, all so they can look good in front of their friends at cocktail parties where they network with other disingenuous people. And you don't have to like it. It's simply the truth.
Another activist, McGuire.
Activist. Yes. Activist, yes.
And that's my point this week. Look at how the media has been trying to fearmonger all of us and put us in a panic over President Donald Trump's reciprocal tariffs. Oh, the sky is falling.
Financial markets around the world are reeling this morning as the escalating trade war heightens fears of a global economic meltdown.
President Trump has reached a record before the 100 days, and it is a record of complete measurable failure. Many of his own advisors and Wall Street allies view it as humiliating. But even if you look at it by narrow terms of just the president's record in history, this is now the blemish on his record, not only for the second term, but forever. We've been reporting how people are holding onto their hats during this tariff-inflicted meltdown.
I don't see any concern here for the president feeling like he feels like he's out of touch, or that he's feeling like people who are struggling are going to be angry at the fact that he's golfing, Chris.
Investors telling me that their trust has been just completely eroded as this trade war escalates.
Oh, these tariffs are going to kill the economy. Oh? You mean the same economy that has been inflated for years by printing more and more money and just throwing it at worthless endeavors and the market itself? Okay, well, what about all of the countries that are now backing down or willing to negotiate the tariffs they have on us? Israel, India, and now the European Union. Who cares about China? I understand that big box stores like Walmart and Target might get hurt because 90% of their products come from there. But China, they're communists. When do they not always eventually shoot themselves in the foot economically?
I just shot myself.
And where were the panic merchants in 2022 and 2023 when the market made similar drops? I'll tell you, nowhere. And that goes for the neocons too. They love sounding the alarm bell when they need a clip to raise money for their next campaign, but are silent once those campaigns are over. People like Cory Booker. Sure, he's not a neocon, he's a progressive closeted Spartacus.
I am Spartacus.
But all of his friends in the legacy media will have you believe that he heroically broke a record by filibustering for 25 hours. 25 hours? Yeah, 25 hours of what the hell did he actually say? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, and by the way, it wasn't a filibuster either. A filibuster is speaking for long periods of time, holding up a vote on pending legislation. He wasn't talking about any legislation. You know why? Because it was just something he could do to show his constituents he did something during this term without really doing anything at all except prove he was capable of verbal diarrhea.
What is this? It is not normal. What kind of man is in our White House that makes fun of the disabled? That minimizes the pain and the suffering? He lies so much that the fact checkers lose count. It is not normal.
Speaking of oral refuse, how about the stones on multi-million-dollar comedian Bill Burr? Or actually, I should say the lack of stones on a guy who's still trying to pretend he's some kind of tough guy who's a straight shooter. To be fair, he still has stones, he just keeps them in his wife's purse. This guy has recently called to free Luigi twice.
Free Luigi!
Free Luigi! I love how they acted surprised. Why did that happen? I have no idea. He wrote on the bullets why it happened.
And advocated for the death of billionaires because people working minimum wage jobs can't support a family or pay their rent.
If you work a full week at a job, you should be able to pay your rent. You shouldn't have to go out and get another job and still be struggling. It's bad for the country. These billionaires, they need to be put down, you know, like rabid dogs.
Now, all of a sudden, when he's confronted about his rhetoric, he plays dumb. Like because he's a comedian, his comments don't mean anything. And to be honest, to a degree, he's right. His comments are worthless, but they're not worthless to stupid people who will listen and take action during a time when political violence seems to be ramping up.
Tell us about your reaction to Luigi Mangione. I was reading up, that perhaps you've been supportive of what he did. What is your take on that?
If you were reading up, I don't think you read up on it. Because I said what I felt about it, and I said what a lot of people said.
Some people took it that way. So could you clarify what you think?
No, I'm not going to just have some controversial moment so you can get clicks. I'm not doing that. I'm here for Conan. I'm not doing all of this. What are you going to bring up next? The Middle East? I went to summer school 3 out of 4 years in high school. I'm not qualified to talk about this.
I was just
what do you think about global warming?
You said about Elon that he was ruining Earth, I saw on The View. You're critical of him. What do you think of all the boycotts, like even the violence
I don't watch the news. I don't watch the news. I have no idea what's going on. I watch Instagram. I watch people wipe out on motorcycles. I watch lions and hyenas fight each other. This is the things that I do. And I don't think you should be asking a comedian. You're a journalist.
Comedians are on top of current events.
No. That's weak. That's you guys passing the buck. You guys need to have balls again, which you don't. You guys always goes, should we be thinking this? Duh. You guys present stuff like that. You guys used to have balls. You need to get your balls back. And it's not my job. I am a dancing clown.
He's so full of shit. So he's really brave when he's among friends on all of these shows, but when he's confronted about his hate, he's not qualified to comment. He was plenty qualified when he said what he said. We all heard it. Now he's trying to play the tough guy, but that's really difficult when you've already had your balls snipped.
Well, the trick is you've got to clip them off way up high.
And he has the nerve to say that journalists need to grow some balls and do their job, and more times than not, he's right. But in the context in which he said that, isn't that exactly what the reporters were doing in asking him to clarify his comments? Now he just can't be bothered to make a statement.
I am a dancing clown.
It's really easy to talk tough when you're surrounded by people who agree with you. True toughness is to talk that way when you might be confronted about what you just said. The sad part is that I really liked Burr and his comedy 5 to 10 years ago. But it seems that once someone reaches a certain level of success in the entertainment world, more times than not, their souls are negotiable. And you don't have to like it. It's simply the truth.
I am a dancing clown.
So, Will I be ostracized for this, or were these simply things that needed to be said? Let me know what you think in the comments, where I do read most and reply to some, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel on Rumble and hit that like button. If you like this video, don't forget to share, comment, and give it a thumbs up. Those are the best ways to help these videos reach more people, and it's the best way to let us know you want us to keep these videos coming. Subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so that YouTube might actually let you know when MRC-TV comes out with a new video if they haven't censored it or taken it down yet. Like us on Facebook, check out more of our work at MRCTV.org, and if you want to support our content and the conservative movement, head on over to MRC.org/donate to help us out, since we're a nonprofit and couldn't do what we do without all of you. For MRC TV, I'm Nick Kangadis.